Previously on Harold Halibut. Um, so we went on a absolutely wild existential joyride with Weeoo in the cave. We went down in that hole where they had all the particles, and just we were gone for like weeks, apparently, like 3 weeks or something like that. I don't know, but it was crazy. It was wild ride. It was very like so yeah, that's what happened. What am I supposed to be doing? Oops. How do I? Okay, good job, Harold.
Yeah, yeah.
We got in there. I forgot what we're supposed to be
How are
doing.
you holding up back there, Weeoo?
Oh, it's okay. But it seems quiet without Bridget.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm still on the radio, remember?
Ah, yes, much better.
What do you think of all this drama? I bet none of the Flumelim ever have any crazy schemes.
Yes, it's very curious. It makes sense that if Slippy loves snow sports, he would want to create a snow world. But it doesn't seem like he checked with everyone if they also loved snow sports first.
That's a very balanced way of looking at it.
But I wonder, why didn't he tell anyone? Or why didn't anyone realize he was so sad before all this happened?
Good question. Humans can get very wrapped up in their own stuff, you know? And sometimes people hide their sadness because they don't know what else to do with it.
Are you sad, Howell?
Oh, thanks for asking. No, I'm not. Maybe I used to be.
I'll be sad if we can't stop Slippy.
Uh-oh, come on.
I think all the Flumilim would be sad. I'm going to do my best with the grabby arm, though.
It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out now that everyone is working together.
That's the spirit, you two. Hey, even Raffi is helping.
I am still listening, you know.
Well, good.
But once this is all over, you all definitely owe me some peace and quiet.
It's a deal, Raph.
Raffi.
Okay, looks like we're approaching the tube exterior. Bridget, we'll check out what's wrong first.
Great. Keep me posted.
Okay, Bridget, you reading us?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
We've arrived outside the Agora arcades. It looks like the actual transportation tube is disconnected. Maybe the ice broke it somehow.
Drat. I guess the sudden change in pressure from the ice must have displaced or warped some of the connections. How bad is it?
Well, the good news is the tube itself is in one piece. So, if we can get a good grip with the grabber, we should be able to reattach the main tube and lock it back in place.
And the bad news?
Eventually.
Oh, well, there isn't any extra bad news.
Oh, good. Well, get going. But be careful, Weeoo. If the tube cracks, the whole thing will be unusable.
I'll take super care of it.
Okay, let's do this. I'll get us into position now.
Easy enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now what do we do?
I wonder how Team Moreau is doing.
Well, from what I can see, they're starting to get into the tube, one by one. Chris is doing push-ups while he waits for his turn.
Where are they going?
Well, now they're telling me that the direct connection isn't working for some reason.
Oh, no. What do you think is wrong?
Not sure. Could be a few things. Plus, there's the potential side effects of all the ice to consider. Seems like it was only the direct path to the energy district that was down. Maybe a malfunction in the tube's control panel?
Oh, so what now?
They're en route to the central station now. They'll try again from there.
Okay, keep us posted, Bridget.
We're just floating
Weeoo,
around.
that was really impressive grabby arm work, by the way.
I just thought about holding onto a slippery fish.
Oh, it seems like the route via Central Station is working out for them.
Okay.
They're on their way now.
All this
Here
makes
we
you realize
are.
how
Yeah,
reliant
yeah.
we are on those tubes to get around now, huh?
What did you do before then?
Well, we didn't move around as often, and I suppose we only went to places we really needed to.
So you built tubes to move more often to places you didn't really need to go to?
Yes.
It is fun zipping through them though. The whoosh sound, it takes no effort.
Yes. I think I'm glad to have them even with the fines and all the delays.
Ah, good timing, you two. Team Moreau has arrived now.
So, what was the problem with the tube?
Maybe it was just the electronics being affected by the ice? Whatever it was, it doesn't seem to be affecting the whole system, which is a relief.
Okay, we did that. All right, I want to go with the giraffes over there. All right, we did that.
Yeah. The door to the energy harvest is locked too.
Seems like Slippy has barricaded himself using the lockdown routine.
Yes. And the door can't be controlled over the computer system due to the all-water emergency protocols we baked in.
So it can only be opened from the inside? If he's in there doing something slippery, we've got to stop it. What are we gonna do?
Could we ask him?
Even if we wanted to, the emergency protocols block out the security cams and tannoy.
Ooh.
To protect potentially sensitive all-water corporation activity, he totally isolated himself.
Ooh.
Must be nice. No interruptions.
Wait a sec. Bridget, didn't you tell me the agricultural district and the energy harvests were connected?
Ooh, good thinking. Yep, by the retractable conveyors. If memory serves, the one that connects energy to agricultural is near the back of the core.
Rafi, what do we do next?
We need to
so
lower them first from their rooftop storage, then
We'll
power them
enjoy
up.
the soft vibes.
How do you know
of
all
Harold
this stuff,
Halibut.
Rafi?
I did have a life before
Get
the
your rest.
arcade,
Do
you
what you
know.
need to do.
Anyway, ask me about that later. You're gonna need to align the belts in a continuous path so you can reach the opening that leads to the harvest.
Okay, doesn't sound too hard. Let's go, Weeoo.
Such teamwork. I'm like a proud mother hen.
Let's go, Weeoo. Oh, girl, what we about to do? Oh, we about to jump. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, conveyor belt. We'll be fine.
Okay, you two, it's time you got going to the energy harvest.
You going to be okay here?
Yep, I'll stay here to monitor the security cameras and oversee the situation.
I hope it's better to watch than those videos Howell showed me. Everyone shouting Jenkins is the instructor.
Just stay on your guard.
Huh?
What a video.
And when you see Slippy, tell him I always knew he'd slip up.
Me about it.
Okay. Will do.
What you mean by that, babes? I like how they're just like, you could sit down. They're like.
Wee. Ooh.
Shh, Weeoo. We don't know what we're gonna find at the end of this. What are we gonna do at the end of this?
You're going to get Slippy.
That's one way of putting it. Well, I'll think
Look
of
at
something.
Weeoo.
It's always me who has to get his hands dirty. It's always me who has to get his hands dirty. Slippy, we're here. It's...
Slipmeyer! I can't even count how many regulations you've breached. Halibut?
the door.
Harold! Weeoo! Everyone!
Look, let's not be hasty. If I could just show you my plans, I was only trying to...
I'll show you a plan!
Eesh.
Oh, shit! My hand!
Well, that settles it, I suppose.
Right.
Thanks, Chris.
Is he okay? Gosh, I was overcome with emotion thinking of the children. I hope I didn't overdo it. Please no one tell them about this.
Chris, relax. It's over. And so is our chance at launching after wasting all this time. Oh well, may as well spice things up a bit in the meantime.
Real chance over? Whatever do you mean, Professor?
I mean that the solar winds are due to begin again, and soon. Too soon. After these shenanigans, we simply won't have the requisite preparation complete in order to meet the safe launch window.
To say nothing of repairing the damage, Slippy's icy debacle probably caused our sensitive instruments.
Well, can't we risk it? What's the worst that would happen?
Well, if we launch late, we run the risk of the solar flares crippling the ship, like last time, and tumbling back into the ocean. And there's no telling if our next landing will be so lucky.
And if we launch on time?
My calculations are nearly complete, but if we time it just a second wrong, we might sink deeper or use up our remaining fuel just to move a few miles away.
And even if your calculations were already done, what with the all-water time theft, it'd probably be late by now anyway.
Time theft? Speak sense, Harold.
I tried to tell you that day in your lab, but we got distracted with the probe. Me and the Lightkeepers, I was gonna tell you I joined them. They're a bunch of teenagers. We found proof that Allwater were shaving a bit off every hour to help with the energy crisis. So we had even less time than we thought all along.
What are you talking about? How and why do you shave an hour?
So we have to do less work, and to save energy. And, well, actually not every hour, only the ones in daytime. By now, apparently, it adds up to 2 full hours each day.
How? But we would have noticed.
But we didn't because of the introduction of all-water digital time. And they controlled the time in tiny little bits so it would always feel normal.
So, Allwater fooled us more than Slippy, and we must have... Wait. Saving on daytime? Ah! Harold, you wonderful, beautiful schmuck! If what you say is true, and these days the truth is stranger than one of your little head stories, then it's exactly the opposite of what you think. We have more time than ever.
We do? How does that work?
Think, Harold. If what we perceived as a day of 24 hours was actually only 22, that means that we haven't actually reached today's date yet. Now, let's see. All-water digital time was introduced 8 years ago. Cyrus, check my math.
Well, even if they were shaved up to 1, then 2 hours after a few years, we should have more than 4 months left until the launch window ends.
Ha! Much as I love it when you're wrong,
That
means...
the bestest, fastest
My calculations
math
were
I've
correct,
ever seen.
but time was wrong.
And it explains why we thought the space bacteria would degenerate faster than modeled. Oh, if we had just done the experiment at nighttime.
Oh, wait. Then... And that means... And I was so blind. Time. All along.
It's about time, right, bros?
It's true. This is a matter of urgency. Time is of the essence. We know we were onto something when we noticed Java's watch didn't match up with the official time.
And what time do you call this?
Party time.
The time is...
I know what the time is.
Time is of the essence. First time's the hardest.
At the same time,
A stitch in time saves 9.
4 at the same time is quite a feat.
and time is running out.
In the meantime,
We don't have time to put you on a proper routine.
But maybe this whole time...
All water is trying to steal time.
Just what do you suppose I'm doing with the stolen time?
Maybe taking the time for yourself?
now,
If and when the time is right.
We might even have some time for ice skating. Why not give them
All the time.
Your first time at Quicksuit Colorfish?
This will be the
haven't
last
been up
time I
there yet.
explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
There's no
Time.
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 time?
Time.
Time.
All that time.
We're going to need a few words with the Madam CEO if we're to get the exact numbers of when and how much time they've stolen. Speaking of which, has anyone seen her?
We didn't see her on any of the cameras. Nor Zoya. Do you think they escaped being trapped?
Unlikely. They were probably incapacitated by Slippy as part of his plan.
They could be anywhere. We'd better split up and find them. Maybe we should start in the all-water district.
Why don't we just ask him?
I don't think he's in a talkative mood.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was just so overwhelmed. How was I supposed to know he'd take it so badly?
Slap the hell out of
It's
him.
okay, Chris. At least he didn't get away. Cyrus, let's go with Harold and Weeoo to the all-water district. Major, I imagine you'll want to stay with Slippy. Everyone keep in touch via PDA and don't leave any stone unturned.
Let's go.
Oh, and Bridget, can you tell the others over the tannoy system to search whichever area they're in?
Right, showdown. Okay, this is it. This, I can feel it in my bones. This is gonna be the last one, y'all. But
It's them. They look fine, and not at all hungry.
Do I look fine?
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. Those snacks are tasty.
Yes. I could have been tied up with you. Can someone please tell me what is going on?
Slippy engineered this whole hoax. He was never really working on a relaunch procedure. His plan was to freeze the planet into a giant ski resort.
How absurd! Professor, I expected better from you.
So there's no relaunch plan after all. I can't believe it. I'll never fly this thing.
Madam CEO, I could say the same about you. We know all about the time hoax, but it's still imperative you clear up a few things.
What good will it do? Still, I suppose it can't hurt at this point. And you did untie me. Fire away.
Firstly, when did you start the time-skimming process?
About 8 years ago. For the good of the ship, of course.
And how much did you shorten the days?
Well, we started with 30 minutes, just letting the clocks run a tiny bit faster during the daytime. Every 2 years since then, we made gradual transition to another half an hour shorter.
And I thought it was my fault those plants were growing slowly.
Cyrus, stop blathering about plants and run the math for me, please.
he only
Okay,
said one
so-
thing.
That means 365 hours in the first 2 years, 730 to 2 years after that, then 1,095 hours, and then 1,460 hours, which adds up to 3,650 hours. So we have 152 days left. Or what we think of as today is in fact 152 days away.
Wow.
Whoa, that's a lot of time. But how come none of us noticed?
Aha. This is the clever part. We tacked the shifts to the summer-winter time changes. People's circadian rhythms always go a bit haywire around then anyway. Subtle, no?
So we have time, but no procedure after all. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yes, we kind of worked on a thing.
A thing? Kinda.
A secret backup relaunch procedure. We were never taken in by Slippy's showmanship, and sorry to say, Madam CEO, your blind trust in him.
So it took me a while, but I got a little something theoretically up and running. But I was stymied by the time theft messing with my calculations of velocity. That's why my simulation failed that day, you know.
We even double-checked, triple even, and everything.
Well, I won't forget your flagrant distrust in me anytime soon. But I suppose your rebellious streak has borne some interesting fruits. You must explain this procedure to me so we can work on the press release.
So we really might still launch after all?
Yes, yes. Funnily enough, there'll be plenty of time for all that. But now, I need tea and a nap.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a crazy
For
day.
real.
Tea nap sounds good to me.
Spicy tea.
Spicy tea?
Come on, you two. Let's leave Zoya and the CEO to get some rest. I'm sure it was exhausting eating all those snacks. We can all meet in the morning to go over next steps.
Okay, I suppose we can postpone the agenda until then. I imagine there will be
this
much
game.
that needs doing, including some serious PR damage control.
Hi, chill. Yo, stories. Come on in, boo. So much has happened. Oh, thank you. Enjoy your laundry. Oh, Walter. Oh wow, they got him on trash duty. Oh, that's so funny. Recap? Yeah, I can do a recap. Okay, so the last episode, Harold and Weeoo, they've been working on trying to find a new energy source so they can launch their ship out of the ocean, basically, right? So they decided to use the alien particles in this cave system, this like underground cave system, and no other alien has went down this cave. And they've been trying to test it and see if it's safe to go down there. And then Weeoo was like, we could put some fish down there and see if they live. And so they put some fish down there, and two of them survived, and one of them like came back up like delirious. So they ended up, Harold and Weeoo ended up going down that cave, and they were down that cave for like 3 weeks apparently, or I think they said 3 weeks, and they were just going through like the craziest alien acid trip I've ever seen in my life. It was very wild. It was like Evangelion, but also very trippy and like existential, and like it was really, really wild. And I like teared up, honestly. It was some parts, it was really getting to me. Ugh, it was a good one. If y'all haven't seen part 4, please watch it. It is so good. I finally was able to trim it down a little bit so it gets to the main parts. It's good. It's so good. Madoka Magic. I never seen Madoka Magic, but it was crazy. It was really, really good though. So this one, they're finally out of the cave, and when they emerged the cage, they found out that Slippy, that little redhead dude, he basically he wants to freeze the entire planet so he can make a ski resort so he can make more money, which is stupid. So now they got him on trash duty. He's on parole. Chris slapped the shit out of him, and now they're trying to rebuild Fedora. And then they realize that they have way more days left to do this relaunching program that they want to do. Oh, magic! My bad. The little emote was in the way. But yeah, so they're trying to relaunch everything, and then they found out that the old Walter Corporation, to save energy, they have been decreasing the hours in a day. So instead of 24 hours a day, it was like 22, and they were just doing it slowly where people weren't even noticing it. And so they were like, we only got 80 days left until the relaunch, 3 days left. And then with the calculations, they actually had like 152 days left. So they're like, all right, let's get it then. We got all this time. Let's actually do something to relaunch this, because they're waiting on, I guess it happens after every 80 years, or I'm making up a number, but every so years, there's a solar flare that happens, and they're trying to use like the energy they have and the solar flares to help like project them out of the ocean and to get to either Earth, or I think, yeah, they're trying to get back to Earth because in one of the other chapters, they got like this message from Earth or whatever, which they haven't really talked about after. But anyway, they're trying to get out of this ocean, basically. And a recap. Oh, look at his pets. Oh, look at Marm's baby. Not him retelling the story. How do I stop the... Okay, Zoya. Take all them watches away, girl. Still in time. Crazy. Right. Then right. Then Harry trip balls. Right. What chapter did that say? Whoa! 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 Okay. All right. This is it, y'all. We got 4 days left. 4 days. 4 days. 4 days.
What am I supposed to do? Who am I?
It's about to get real. This is it. This is the final chapter. I know it is. I know it is. Okay. 4 days left. Professor.
Ah, hello, my boy.
Hey, Professor. How are you holding up?
Just fine, just fine. Preparations for the relaunch have gone swimmingly.
Ah, great. So they're nearly done?
Yes, we're really just putting the finishing touches on now.
Wow. Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. But I would never have guessed at what it took to get there.
Are you excited to see space again?
Yes. But that's not to say I won't miss this place. It had a certain watery charm and plenty of scientific curiosity. But you know, I'm getting old.
Aww.
My real wish is to step foot on real ground.
Yeah. It was nice to be outside of the fedora in the cave, but I suppose that's not what you're thinking of.
Indeed. I'd like to see the sky.
Aww.
But enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Weeoo and the Flimmerlim?
Yeah.
I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Weeoo. I'll miss it all. But this is our path.
You could
right?
just stay there.
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
What if he stays
it
with
makes sense, I
Weeoo?
suppose. Do you think we will?
That's his
I'm
ending.
not sure. But what do we stand to lose?
True. True.
Have you said goodbye to Weeoo and the Flimmerlim yet?
Not really, no.
Well, no point putting it off. Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. And so send them all my regards.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And Harold,
Yeah?
you'll miss Weeoo, but over time, it does get easier. You'll be busy once we're back on course. It'll feel like a whole different life.
I know. I know.
Oh, Adrian Brody is gonna miss Weeoo. Say goodbye to Weeoo. Weeoo about to be like, you ain't going nowhere, nigga. They about to snatch me up, bro. you about to turn into a tentacle alien monster and me.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water.
4 days left.
Thank you for traveling
This
with
is the
all
end.
water.
What's the restricted access? We never got to see that. Blue Millim.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you.
4 days. Oh my god. Here we go.
We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
Where's Weeoo?
Hey there.
Hello, Harold. Enjoying the atmosphere?
Sure. Very normal and nice. What are you up to?
Just on my way to water some moss. You want to join?
Oh, thank you. But I can't. Well, I'm leaving, actually.
That's okay. Have a nice time.
Oh.
Dita chick.
Hi, I'm just going to the Maagaraha.
Oh, lovely. Is it good right now?
I will know when I get there.
I'm gonna miss it.
It's okay. I think it will still be there for a while.
No, I mean, when I leave.
Huh? Yes, silly. You can't be in two places at once. See you there soon, maybe.
Yeah. Enjoy it. See ya.
Oh, Harold's getting sad. Okay, girl, where is Weeoo? Oh. Oh, they're in their apartment. Let's go say bye to this person.
Hi.
Hey there. How's Caragal?
I'm getting the hang of it. How's yours?
Good. It's jelly time.
Oh, cool. Any new ones recently?
I'm working on one, actually.
Okay, so how are they actually made?
Come on, I'll show you.
I'd love to see. But I'm pretty much about to leave.
Oh, anywhere nice?
Maybe. Good luck with your jelly.
Thanks. Have fun with your next place.
Weeoo. Mookie.
Weeoo.
Hey, Howl. How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, just... Yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also, maybe not. At least not in my lifetime. You know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance. And of course, I will miss you. We have true Simbo. We all will. But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Weeoo.
And I would probably be a cold non-Weeoo if you hadn't helped me get better. Everything has changed since knowing you. It will be hard to remember Tidamo now. Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But What if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you go with the tide or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
Weeoo, the Fedora is nearly ready to launch.
You be spitting that knowledge, boy.
We see each other.
I know, Howell.
You be making me cry like all the time.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Remember, Simba. We'll always have it.
Thanks, Weeoo. We will.
Hope you have good tides.
And you, Weeoo. And you.
Not with the hipster music. Can I turn around? I gotta go forward. I can't go backward. Oh, this is so dramatic. Oh, no.
I found you at the window again.
I lost the hope today.
Cut it off, dude. Cut the camera. Cut it off.
Looking out, watching the leaves falling in. And you were something like a dream. Oh, so perfect. Couldn't talk to me. The time moves slow. When you're all alone.
Gets to me.
And the time moves slow. When you're out on your own.
Just stay.
And the time moves slow. When you're missing a friend. And the time moves slow.
Ciao. Harold just said goodbye to Weeoo, and Weeoo just dropped the most like bomb alien wisdom ever on him, and I'm just like,
Running away is easy.
Wait, wait, isn't this that one song? Is that what the song is? It's copyright.
Running away is easy.
It's slowed down, it's fine.
It's the living that's hard. And loving you was easy. It was you leaving it scarred.
I know.
What was I to do?
Adult Swim bump.
Just couldn't help myself falling in love with you.
I really hate this.
What could I say? Oh, if the
indie developers making me cry.
Cause when you ran,
I think he should stay. I think he should stay, y'all.
That day, you just didn't love me like I do. Like I love you. The sad thing is we're better off this way. Time moves slow. You can't hear a thing.
Can I go back? I can't. I have to go forward.
When you're lost in the dream.
Ooh, I hate this. Ooh, I hate this.
When you wait by the phone. Time moves slow. When you're all alone. To run away is easy.
Yeah! 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 Hell yeah!
Howell, shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you mean...
I want to stay. I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but...
No, it's not crazy. I would love it. But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
I'm sure. I've always gone with the tide, but now I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself. Not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your Bloogaloogaloo.
Lugaloogal Simbo.
Bloogaloogaloo Simbo.
You did it. That's the game. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. This better be in the Game Awards. I'm about to aggressively
Hey,
scream.
Professor, there's something I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Oh god, okay, hold on.
Well, fine.
Hold on.
Great. You don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparation.
Professor!
Jeanne, I'm not coming.
Okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No. Professor, I mean, I'm staying with Weeoo.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you. But if I've learned anything about you, it's that you always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry? Dear boy, I'm delighted. I will miss you like I miss my left hand. But if you finally found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm happy for you.
I'm gonna miss you too, Moreau. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluilim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Be safe, Harold.
Damn it.
Wish us luck.
I'll do one better.
Very funny.
Oh man, these 4 days about to be killing me. This is only the first day. This is only the first. Okay, all right. I'm going through it. Okay. They really about to do this, y'all. This has been a journey. This has been a journey. We're finally gonna see them. Look at their pods. Look at their homes. Ah, look at them. They about to get up. Look at him. I'm so happy for him. Right. And they took like 10 years on this game. They're really doing it. They ate that up. That's what I'm saying. They better have some categories in the Game Awards this year, or I will write a letter. I will write a letter. Ooh, they got out the ocean! Oh my God, it scared me. They flew. Come on, solar flares. Do your thing. Get them out. Get them out. Or if they fall back, I'm hollering. They did it. Yo, they did it. Go home. Wow. This is Harold's home now. This is it. I know. So good. This has been a ride. Okay, would y'all have done the same thing? If y'all were Harold, would you have stayed or would you have went with the fedora? After learning about everything. Oh, there they go, there they go. Wait, where are they? Oh. Oh, it's the mailman. Rest in peace, Bobby. I think that was his name. His name was Bobby. Ooh. Onat, Fabian, Ole, Daniel, and Elia. Y'all ate that up. Ate it. Oh!
Ich bin ein großer, alter Stein.
I'm shocked.
Von den Gezeiten löse mich langsam in einzelne Teile, zerstreue mich in Tiefen. Ich liege stumpf am Boden, möchte leicht sein, aber bin so schwer. Möchte trockener Staub sein, vom Wind getragen übers Meer. Möchte landen.
That was so good. That was so good. I haven't had a game that made me feel feels like that in a long time. A long time. I can't remember the last game I played where I did cry. I think it was probably Sayonara Wild Hearts, I feel like. I think. I don't know. Oh! The cast, the voice acting. Harold Halibut, Andrew Nolan, Professor Moreau, Weeoo, Sally Beaumont. I gotta look them up. I gotta find them. Okay. I'm still looking up the credits. This was so good, y'all. Oh my God. I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. Like I said, would y'all have done it? Would y'all have stayed with Weeoo or would you have went on the fedora? Like, in theory, I guess, or in like daydreaming, I would love to go back with Weeoo. I think that would be absolutely amazing. But like, I feel like fear and stuff would hold me back so much, and like fear of the unknown. But like, their whole expedition is like into the unknown. You don't know what's gonna happen, you know. And that was like the message with Weeoo and like the tides. They're like, you don't know what's gonna happen. You just gotta just go with it. I was like, I need that message in my life. Yeah, like, just, you know, do you take a chance and, you know, have this entirely new life with aliens, or do you, like, you know, sit with something that you're comfortable with, you're familiar with, but also you're also diving into the unknown too, you know? Like, I would stay with Weeoo for sure. But then like the way they like pan the camera outward and like, you know, made you realize like it's lonely. Like he is the only human in this alien ocean, you know. I'm sure that's gonna be like weirdly like isolating and all that stuff. But like, I feel like they should make a sequel. I would have, oh my god, if their ship would have went back into the ocean, I would have howled so loud. I hope they do a sequel. But then like, that was tastefully done where they don't need, they can go without a sequel. But I would love to see one. Like, are they gonna make it back to Earth? What does Earth look like? What was that, they got like a message from Earth that was like pre-recorded or something. Like, what was that about? You know, like, y'all, more Halibut. That was it. That's all I got. I felt that this was the ending. I didn't know how much. I probably could have finished it in the last stream, but all right, we're here now. If y'all enjoyed it, y'all know, please thumbs up on the stream, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I'm about to wrap this up. If y'all want to watch the full playthrough, my full playthrough of Halibut, I got a nice little playlist in the description box. You can click on it, start from 1. There's 5 parts. Each part is probably like an hour and some change. That last one is a little bit long though, because I was deep in the gym. But take time, got a whole little playlist for you. Just check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. And this was wild. Thank y'all so much again. I love and appreciate y'all so much. I will see y'all in the next video, in the next stream. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all later.